Hey,
How's it going?
that's Chris. I'm Dustin, financial advisors here at Jazz Wealth. And today we're going to talk about, actually just a fun one. We're going to talk about some really cool questions we've got from clients lately that maybe they help you. I don't know. I don't know why I'm looking over here. But maybe they help you, maybe they don't. And Chris is going to share the first one with you. What do you got?
First one is, hey Dustin, I need $80,000 for another investment. I gotta have it. I need my money. Great. How do I come across those funds? What's the best way? You don't remember this email?
I don't remember this. Me? Life's a blur every day. I'm sorry.
Okay. You replied with,
Oh boy.
hey, you got to have it. I understand that's a significant amount of money. We're going to minimize the gains.
Yes, the tax thing.
Yeah, the tax thing. And we're going to see if we can figure out how to do some tax harvesting.
Yeah.
Am I jogging your memory at all?
Well, unfortunately, you get this.
Did I answer that email and not you?
I don't know. What
Chris
happened.
here.
Yeah, wait, Chris.
Answering your email.
Who is that person? I'm taking them as a client. No, when this has been happening a lot actually, and I feel like it's a sign of like the economic maybe crest. Because I've had a lot of people go, I need 10 grand, I need 20 grand, I need 10 grand. This has happened. This broke. I'm getting divorced. Lost my job, and that's sort of, you get a feel for when that happens in the economic cycle. But if you're going to take out money, yes, you're right. Right. Figure out how to do it most tax efficiently. What are the different ways you could do it? We just sell off 80 grand from a brokerage account. Especially after this run up. What would you do?
Well, depends on if we have to take RMDs anyway.
No, we're talking about a brokerage account.
Just a brokerage, straight brokerage account.
I got the cash in there. Lucky them. They got 80 grand.
Fantastic. All right. Well, they need it and they want it.
Yep.
All right. We're going to figure out how to minimize. We're going to go with long-term gains.
Yep.
Instead of the short-term. Save them a little chunk of change on the taxes. The other thing is, if we could kind of tax harvest, sell some of that at a loss per se, right? Maybe we can get $3,000 that they can claim as a loss.
Yep, that's one of the fun things I like to do. And when somebody says I need X number of dollars, let's say it's $10,000, then I will say, okay, is there a chance that you also need to have a capital loss on record? Do we need to lower income? Will you be itemizing your taxes? Do you already have a loss and you need a capital gain, or we can use that to offset that? Because then what you can do is you can come into something like this we call it, or it's called the tax football. And we can say, okay, well, we need to do a withdrawal of, say, $3,000 here, and we want to show as much loss as possible. I can come down here and say, well, I can get you a $150 loss in this case for this particular account and do it that way. If the person says, I don't care, let's put some losses on paper, well, now we can take that same $3,000, come on over here and get them an actual loss, that's almost perfect, of $1,000. Some short-term, some long-term, right? So I like to ask that question because maybe Chris comes to me, so I need $3,000, and in my other brokerage account, I'm killing it. I've got a $2,000 realized gain so far this year. Well, I can help to start offsetting that a little bit as we go along.
There's probably a video called tax football or something. Like if I wanted to see how that would work. Is there a video?
Is that your attempt at a lead in there? That was good.
I don't have a video for that.
That was good.
But I'm pretty sure somebody would be like, what is that? I want to see that. I want to see how A to B.
Yeah, well, for clients, we've done it because it's only available inside of their platform. So if you're one of our clients in the dojo, just type tax football and you'll see a handful of classes, actually.
Okay. That way you can kind of see it on paper.
I kind of took over yours there.
No.
Give me another
Let's
one.
talk annuities.
Oh, boy.
Because I've had 3 annuity questions and calls in as many weeks.
And I know one in particular you're going through that's rather unique. So is that the one you're talking about?
We'll do a generalization.
Okay.
So the question is always, what is this?
Which is funny because you already own it.
You already own it, right? And how do I utilize it? Usually it's like, how the hell do I get my money out of this thing?
Yep.
So typically I will see a statement and I'll know the tax ramifications around it, what it's worth, what it will cost you to get out of it in a lump sum.
Yep.
So it might be better. We're going to do if there's a surrender charge, maybe we do nothing for a year, 2 years, right? Or if we want to annuitize it. What does that mean?
What does it mean, sir?
It would be the insurance company will give you structured payments,
Yeah.
monthly, quarterly, or yearly, for a certain period of time. So they offer that typically 3 different options.
Okay.
Hey, I want a period certain. What is that? I want you to pay me money of this contract. I want you to liquidate this money over a series of 5 or 10 years.
Okay.
All right. So you get a little less if you go 10 years.
Yep.
A little more if you go 5 years. So I'm in poor health.
Let's go 5 years.
Let's go 5 years.
So period certain is 1.
Yep.
The
And
other
you've
one
also got single life. If it's just me, I'm not worried about the spouse, or maybe my spouse isn't around anymore.
Yeah.
I just need the income. Well, they're going to pay me out a certain amount until I pass away.
Yep, and that's over.
And it's over. So if I pass away in 5 years, they do real well.
Yep, they win.
If I live to, they win. If I live to 102,
Suckers.
got you.
Gotcha. What about what's the last one?
Third is joint life.
Okay.
So you and me,
Why couldn't I pass this on that test? I remember in this from that Series 65, and I remember getting to this part going, I'm never going to have anything to do with this, so I'm not going to learn it.
let me tell you.
You made it sound so simple.
Well, I will call. So we'll do a 3-person call. You, the client, and the insurance agent. We try to be very nice.
Yep.
Hey, how's it going? It's going great. I'm speaking on behalf of Dustin Tibbetts. I want to know what our options are. And they will tell you.
Yep.
Because we can throw our title out there, and
Yep.
they know it's a crappy product.
The concept of the client doesn't know, and old Chris will get on the phone with the client and the insurance company and go, client, be quiet for a second. Let me ask some questions. And then be able to answer the client's questions more clearly than what the insurance company is. I love that. I saw him do it the other day, and I was like,
Well, there's no tomfoolery either.
Yeah, you
because
can't
how
get
you
it.
set it up, it's like, oh, I better tell this guy. Not that they would be jerky,
no, yeah.
but they were like, oh, okay, so this guy, I can speak the same language.
Yep.
So it's like, ba, 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 ba. Great, put it in writing, send it to us. That way we can make an informed decision.
Love it. I got a couple great questions here. One of them was the direct deposit to an IRA. Blew your mind, right?
I was like, we can do that?
Yeah. So you can actually say, I have a traditional IRA. My company doesn't offer a 401k. Out of my paycheck, I would like to have it withheld and sent to my IRA. You can do that. I was just showing Chris the other day like what the instructions are, what you would need. Give to your HR person, and you're all good. And my last one is, look, if you're going to take an RMD, if you're of that age, you're starting to take RMDs, or it's an inherited account and you have to take RMDs, you can withhold the taxes from that distribution. A lot of people just say, what's the minimum I have to take out? Oh, it's $10,300. Okay, send me that. So I'll poke back and go, how are you going to pay the taxes on this? This is not free money. And that's when we usually say, okay, yeah, to start higher, withhold it, and let's end up with the RMD.
We did see that this week.
It has happened quite a bit. Anyways, those are some great questions we got from clients and some great support here from Mr. Chris. You know where to find us, jazzwealth.com, and schedule a call if you want to chat. No sales pitch or anything. Do you have a sales pitch? It doesn't seem like a sales pitchy guy. Okay.
You know, you call, don't call.
Yeah, I mean, I just usually listen.
If you call, I will help you.
When people schedule calls, I'm like, how you doing? That's cool. I'll listen for a little bit and go, awesome.
Yeah, you're doing. Man, it is great to share in the successes, right?
Yeah.
You are doing great. Have a little confidence in that. We'll get you the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, man, he's full of good words today. All right, there you go. Be great.
Be great.